Do you want to know the secret to the people that God uses and the people that God doesn't use? Let me tell you the secret. It's found in Scripture. The secret is that God uses and raises up the humble. There's something that God detests, something that God doesn't like, something that God is just repelled by. He can't stand it, and that thing is pride. God is looking for leaders that are humble. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, so that at the proper time He may exalt you. There's something intricately tied together here. God is saying, if you humble yourself, I will exalt you. The problem is we often work the other way. We try to exalt ourselves to get position, and God's saying, don't exalt yourself. That's not the way to rise up. The way to be used by God is not to try to puff yourself up. It's not to let people know how great you are. It's not to think too highly of yourself. It's to humble yourself. It's to realize that God could use anybody, that you're just a servant, that yeah, you are called by God, but God is a magnificent, holy God, and He could choose to use anybody that He wants. There's something about humbling yourself, lowering yourself, and realizing, okay, God, if you would just choose to use me, I would be so honored. And so I just want to remind you, stay humble. A lot of people want to puff themselves up and show how big they are and how much they've accomplished. Don't do that. Stay humble. Humble yourself and let God raise you up. Don't try to raise yourself up in your own power, your own strength. Don't try to do it out of your own this or your own that. Just humble yourself, and I can guarantee you that God will raise you up. And if you're growing impatient, just wait, because the verse says at the proper time. Sometimes it takes time, and you need to be in a state of humility. You need to be faithful to what God's called you to before it's that proper time for Him to lift you up into whatever the next season of life is for you. So my encouragement today is stay humble, people of God. Don't exalt yourself. Humble yourself and let Him exalt you.